In this video, we're going to show you how to replace a window regulator and motor assembly on your Subaru Outback. This will be located inside of the driver's door. Let's get started. Before we begin this job, we're going to want to put our window down. We want to get it to about right here. It should be about 3 to 4 fingers. Using a small pick, we're going to open the door behind the handle. Behind there will be a Phillips head screw. Remove the screw. Remove the cover around the mirror. Take your hand, grab it right here, and pull straight towards you. Remove the trim cover. There's one more trim door. Pop this open. Inside of there will be a Phillips head screw. Remove the screw. If this little cap pops out on you, we're just going to reinsert it. And it'll clip into place. We're going to remove the door card. You can use a plastic trim tool, get under it, and pop all of the clips going around the door. Take your hand, go in the front part of this door area. You'll feel a lip for the door card. We're going to grab the lip of that door card, and we're going to pull straight towards us. And pop the clips for the door. Go around the whole door doing this. Once you feel that all of the clips are popped, tilt the door out and lift straight up. We're going to remove the 2 cables, pop it out of the bracket, pull straight up. Do the same thing on the bottom. We have a connector down here for the light. We're going to remove that connector. The tab is on top. Push on that, pull straight back, remove the connector. Our last connector is going to be for our window switch. Push on the tab, pull straight out, remove the connector. It popped off the bracket right here. We're just going to slide it back up into place, and it's good to go. Remove the door card. Remove the bracket using a Phillips head bit. There's 2 screws. Remove the connector in the door. There's a little push button right here. Push on that, pull straight back, remove the connector. We're going to pull down the vapor barrier. Be gentle with this. Don't pull too hard. We don't want to rip it. You can use a razor blade to help you separate the glue from the door. I'm going to pull the bracket through the vapor barrier, get it on the back side. This is how far back I'm going to pull our vapor barrier. We're going to need to get at these 3 screws, these top 2, and these bottom 2. We're going to remove this plastic kick plate. There's a small tab in the bottom right here. Lift up on this, pull out. The same thing on the top. Remove the plastic plate. Remove the 2 10mm bolts holding the glass. If these are not visible, you can use the door panel, hook it back up to the window switch, and put the window up or down. Grab the window at the bottom and pull it straight up. get it all the way to the top. We're going to use a bit of painter's tape and tape the window up so this doesn't fall on us while we're working inside of the door. Two to three pieces should be plenty. Remove the connector for the window motor. The push button is on the back side. We're going to push on that, pull straight back, and remove the connector. We're going to go around and remove all the 10mm bolts holding in our window motor and regulator assembly. Lift up on the regulator assembly and motor. We're going to get these hooks out of the door, right here and right here. I'm going to twist the assembly down and remove it from the door. Remove the foam cover. Install the regulator inside of the door. On the regulator side, we're going to hook these two hooks inside of here, and that'll hold the assembly for us. Reach into the door, pull the motor into place, and get the bolt started. Keep going around installing the 10mm bolts for the regulator assembly. With all of our bolts started, we're going to go around and snug them all down. Install the connector onto the window motor. Push until you hear a click. If you don't, give it a pull, make sure it's locked on. Remove the painter's tape from the window. Before removing the tape, be sure you have a hand on the glass. Then we're going to slowly lower it down. Install the two bolts. Snug the bolts down. Install the plastic kick plate. Line up this top dowel first. And snap it into place. We're going to pull our vapor barrier back over. Get the door cables through this top slit. Pull the bracket through, pull the other harness through. We're going to pull our vapor barrier back over. Install the bracket. Get the screws started. Snug them down. Pull the harness over, connect it to the door, push until you hear a click. If you don't, give it a pull, make sure it's locked in. Install the door cables into the handle. Get the ball in, twist it over, and snap the plastic in. Do the same thing on the top. Just like that. Install the connector for the window switch. Push until you hear a click. Install the connector for our little light at the bottom. Drop the door on top of this sill. Go around snapping all of the clips in. I like to give a little pull just to double check. If it's super loose, keep going around trying to push them in. Install the screw. Snug it down. Our little trim door popped out. Reinstall that, push it down, click it into place. There's one more in the handle. Close the trim door. Install the little trim piece for the mirror, push it into place, and you're good to go.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.